Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, guys? This is your boy, Mr. Luke Brooks. I tell you, I was gonna come on. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do this show. Ready to kick off and have a good day. So hopefully, I hope y'all are all doing all right. This is my birthday. Just want to get everyone out there to know that hey, we're doing this. That we're making this happen. Again, my name is Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. I'm a partner of Tier 5 Software. I deal with various products and I try to help people. And when I say about various products, I'm talking about automation products. A lot of people wonder, like, hey, what is this all about? I know you've been inviting me, trying to have me as a friend, but you haven't been pitching anything. And we're going to get to all that right there. So, the ones that are watching this on YouTube, if you're catching this right now, please go ahead and hit the notification button and subscribe. Notification will let you know exactly every time I post something on my channel, Passive Income Central. And then also being a subscriber, I offer special things to my subscribers. Okay. So it's all about helping people. It's all about making things work. I know a lot of people might get it misinterpreted. Hey, I want you to buy my software. And that's not necessarily the thing right there. Because the first thing I tell people is that you need to know what the problem is before you try to offer anything. I don't sell you anything that I don't know what the problem is. I mean, it doesn't make any sense because I'd rather for you not to buy from me than to go ahead and buy the product, be dissatisfied with bad taste because you had a different expectation. So a lot of people go through that. A lot of people just want to sell, 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 and they rather just sell it and don't worry about it. And then they have all these chargebacks on whatever affiliate product that they have that will call out the product and say it's crap. And it's not that it's crap, it's that you didn't discover what the needs were of the person that you're talking to, right? So you have to know that and you have to know what that is. So with me, I use Friend Connector. Friend Connector, I've been using it quite some time. I am a full partner with Friend Connector through the power of Tier 5. And what that all means is that I'm using a system that helps me actually create leads organically. A lot of people do inorganic, and nothing's wrong with that. But if you want to get the best leads, go through organic because if you can get people to come to you, see what you do on a regular basis, see your face or hear you or whatever you got to do to show people you're real, your nose, you're not someone who's trying to run a scam on you, then I'm the person to go to, right? That's how you want to be. You want to be the person to go to. I had someone run a scam on my friend's profile, unfortunately, and it kind of made me feel sad. Not like I'm crying or anything, but kind of just like, dang, I wish I can just tell her someone's got a profile. And the problem was is that the person who reached out to me was not her, and I just asked them basic questions. You know, they come with these scams. Hey, if you do this, if you buy this or give me $10, you'll get $100. I don't know if you've seen that scam before on Facebook or whatnot. And I said, that don't sound right. And if it doesn't sound right, guys, question it. Some of you might just jump on it. It was like, if you give me $700, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it happen. And that's not how we want to do things. We want to come off with a clean slate and want to make sure that we have a positive feedback. For a lot of people who are watching this, I want you to be aware that I have my staff with me. My staff has been working with me. I have Miss Lisa and I have Mr. Arson. He'll be coming in shortly. I think he's just trying to get logged on. I told him that we'll be doing our show here. So this is for our live edition. And Verna, we're gonna go ahead and make a modification on the YouTube channel or the YouTube video that we're making right here, right now. So we just need to make a thumbnail. Go ahead and get that going. However you want to do it, we're going to talk about Friend Connector tonight. So it's an easy day. Many of you who are catching this also are through via email. So Ms. Lisa, if you haven't already, go ahead and shoot out that email. Let everyone know that we're actually on here live. We're on here live right now. So folks, if you got any questions, this is the time and place where we can talk about the questions. You don't have to be on the show as far as like be on video if you don't want to. You can put them in the comments below and we will go ahead and answer those on this live. I want people to feel comfortable. I want people to be aware that they can get the issue solved and they can really get things going. So don't be afraid with that. Don't be afraid to do this. Okay. Yeah, that's Mr. Arslan coming in right now. So we're going to talk about some of the products. We're just going to really break it down because some of you are like interested on other products. I've never seen that before. I've been promoting Friend Connector for quite some time because I feel like that's the best way to do that. Right? That's the best way to break the ice, having Friend Connector, because a lot of you may be in a situation where you're just clicking on a bunch of names in a group. Some of you may be taking time. Some of you may be taking the time to say, you know what, let me take my time and pick the person out. But then you got to go through the profile. You got to go through their history or background, how often they go on there. And you don't have that time. For me, I didn't have that time. And Friend Connector was the perfect solution where it allowed me to have clear automation. I can create filters. I can create steps. I can create automation groups. Meaning that if I get into one group and say I want to do a health group, I can switch my message for a health group versus going into a business group. I can come up with multiple scripts that runs on a random basis for me. And I can put an interval on there. A lot of people kind of get confused about that because they think, oh, I can't do all this all at once. I tell you, as we speak, Friend Connector is running in the background as we do this show. This allows me to free up my time to work with my staff, work on material, really get things going the way it needs to go when you run a business. I see a lot of folks who do it the old-fashioned way, and I was like that. I tell you, I was like that. I would go here, I would sit here, give up a 9-to-5 job to work 24/7 on a computer, which is not living a life. You're only getting a few dollars. It's when I truly embrace the whole organic aspect as far as understanding my customers, being able to reach out, being able to get on multiple platforms. It really helped. And then when we had Friend Connector in play at the very first beginning, a lot of folks were just coming in quickly. And you can see as my friends list grow. Now with Facebook, and I told one person this as well too, with Facebook, it's a certain limit. You have to follow exactly what's going to go on. We're going to talk about this as we progress on here. But the whole thing is that once you run your material, right? Let's say you do your whole thing. And for instance, you go into, I would say, you go into a profile and you are trying to figure out who this person is. The thing that I learned is that you don't want to just pitch your product or whatever, right? You could do that with your Friend Connector. Your Friend Connector can do the initial talking. It can break the ice. It's meant to break the ice. It's meant to warm up those folks that you are trying to reach. And you may overlook something. I put filters in where it's very easy. It's very straightforward. I'm able to really talk to folks who want to talk to me versus people who don't. And, you know, we are just making sure that you get the best service that you need. One thing I will talk about, I kind of digress from it for a second, is that you don't want to have it set where you got it every 10, 15 seconds. Don't do that. The reason being is because with Facebook, if you're running a program like this, Friend Connector, because it's a very powerful tool. If you run a Friend Connector and you're just running, right? Like every 10, 15 seconds, add a person, every 10, 15 seconds. That's not humanly possible, right? That's used for demos, right? Just to show people, hey, look how neat this stuff works. I recommend people when they start off, don't go no less than 3 minutes. You can go up higher every 15 minutes or so, because it's supposed to mimic if you're sitting at a computer and you're looking at a person's profile, right? What I use is a filter, meaning that I use keywords to target certain people that have things in their title or in their program or their profile. And if you're saying, hey, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm looking for entrepreneurs, I'm looking for people who actually have a business. I'm looking for CEOs. I'm looking for small business people. I'm looking for people who already been established, and that's just for the business niche. That's not talking about weight loss. It's not talking about relationships, because those are other niches that you can do that can actually help out as well. And then once those people accept, or they might write to me, because it opens up the greeting. I can talk to someone and say, "Hey, how are you doing?" Seeing that we're in the same group and have similar interests. And some people may not interact in that group at all. And I'm gonna tell you the key strategies. We're gonna talk about that tonight too. Behind all that, you got to make sure you're not just randomly picking 4 different groups a day. You need to stick with one, maybe 2 groups for about every 48 hours. That's the minimum. That's the minimum. That way, if someone comes up to you or contact you, you're not like, oh, I don't know what group I. Now you sound like you're crazy. You don't want to sound like that. What you want to do is be able to have people right where you at, talk to them. Let's talk about the business. Have them talk about what they do. Now, is that saying you got to buy their product? Not necessarily. It might be a product that you might want to buy, but just have them talk about their business, talk about where they're from, talk about, what are the things that they're trying to accomplish in the remainder year of 2021. And they gonna ask you, what do you do? You can talk to them about whatever product that you have. For me, I create software automation. I'm part of a team that creates software automation to help entrepreneurs who's already out here struggling to get those leads. Because for me, the people who come through my funnel, they buy. I promise you that. Me just running this thing in the background, people being curious, wanting to know what I'm talking about, actually come through. So let me bring in one of the staff workers here, Mr. Arslan. He's here. He's checking out the show, and he is the guy who actually does the course. So we're building a course, by the way, another course. We're going to modify one course. We're going to move it off of one platform and get it onto a better platform, just to, we just want to try something different. And then we're going to actually have a full-fledged course. It's going to be a business in a box, where it's going to tell you from A to Z on how to start a business here in the States. So let's go ahead and bring them in here, and we're going to just talk about some of the products that we offer here. Miss Adam in here. Hey, Arslan, how are you doing?
Hello, I am doing good. What about you? How
Can
are
you hear
you?
me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
You can
that's
hear me?
good. Let me get this volume going, because I think I got it too low. Let's see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, got you. Okay, there it is. I'm playing with I got a new computer, y'all. So, I don't know what I'm doing sometimes, messing with this computer. So, guys, if you do have any comments, you're catching the show, you can drop them down in below the comments, and we'll read them up for you. So it's gonna be an easy day. So let's talk about some of the things we already rehearsed here. So let's talk about Friend Connector, guys. Let's go here and get into Friend Connector. We're gonna go ahead and share my screen. I'm gonna show you exactly how this works, guys. And then we're gonna talk about the other products. And then at the very end, I'm gonna offer you a juicy deal that's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be like, wow, I gotta get in, because it's my birthday. I want to do something that can really help everyone. I'm always thinking that way. So let's go ahead and get the screen sharing going. Let's see. We're gonna go to a Chrome tab, and then we're gonna go to our Facebook. All right. So as you see, I have other people here talking to me. And guys, just letting you know, we're live. We're live right now. So this first off, put that out there. And Miss Fern Lisa, go ahead and post it out everywhere. We are live, giving away a tool, software tool. Because the tools I give are the tools that make money. It's not something that's a play around. It helps you get money, helps you get your stuff going. So the first thing I have is Friend Connector Pro, right? So we have this in play, and I've been running this forever. And let's show you some of the things in reverse too. So as you see, I have about 431 friends. Your max limit on Facebook is 5,000. So As you grow your list, you're going to do a rinse and a repeat, a rinse and a repeat. And when you do these things, that's just letting people know, hey, this is what's coming into play. And see right here, this guy, Mr. Joe Thomas, say I got 46 meetings in 1 week with Friend Connector. And he does a lot of talking, a lot of networking with people. And I'm telling you, this is a powerful tool. So let's say, for instance, and this is me just answering some of the questions that's going on with Friend Connector. What if those people that I've sent out friend requests to did not, you know, did not accept my friend request? Okay, that's cool. That's no problem. I'm gonna show you a magic button right here. Right here, you go here and you delete pending, and you can unfriend. I'm gonna show you many things. We're not gonna hit unfriend tonight because I don't want to unfriend everyone. But if I got to a limit where it was 5,000, I'll put out a message to everyone and say, if you are still following me and you still want to get some of my services, please shoot me a message or reply to this post. And you got 24 hours. I'm shutting everything down, and that's what you do. And this is when you get to the max number. So I will hit delete pending requests. Now, guys, this helps out in multiple folds. Facebook, look at how many requests that you send, right? So if you send out tons and tons and tons of requests and no one adds you, right? No one adds you, whatever, which is strange. It's odd. I never had it happen. You have a few people who may not want to add me on, but I don't worry about that. What happens is that it clears this for me one by one. My hands are up here, as you see, and it's clearing all these folks on my friend list, right? I wanted to. I wanted to because I'm going to start fresh into a new group. Because if you have so many pending requests, Facebook will just be like, hey, you need to get some of these people to accept you as your friend. Now, initially, you're going to have people who will be like, who are you? That's where your message comes into play. When you have a message already generated, you can actually send out a pre-message. Now, initially, when Friend Connector came out, you were not able to do that. You were only able to just send out a friend request, and then you had to do the hard work of just talking, trying to remember where you found this person at. So in this play right here, as you see, it's picking up. It's just knocking out these friend requests. It's just knocking them out rapidly. And the whole thing is that once you initiate your friend connector in a group, it's going to send out a message with the request. It's going to be whatever you put out, and they're going to go for. So we're going to stop this for a second because I think y'all catch my point here. It's going to go through a whole list. Now, you say, look, that's a lot of requests. Yes, because I sent out a lot of requests. I sent out a max of 200 every day, 200 requests every day, because these folks are being targeted based off of what they have in their keywords. And as that takes place, I can talk to them. I can have a conversation with them. They can talk to me or whatnot and so forth. So let's see. Let's stop this for a second. Let's stop it for a second. Let's just go back to Facebook. So you're like, hey, Luke, what do I do? What do I do, Luke? So the first thing you need to do for the ones that are looking at this, you pick a group you go to. Let's go to Marketing Boost because I haven't been to Marketing Boost in quite some time. And there are a lot of people in there. There's a pay group. And I tell you guys, you want to go to pay groups, groups that people have to pay money to get into or they pay to buy product, right? This one does vacation vouchers and restaurants around the world. You want to get into that. You want to get into something like ClickFunnels. You want to get into something like GrooveFunnels. You want to get into a pay group because that's where you're doing some filtering. You're doing some prospecting now. Now, everyone pay for it? Not necessarily, but you got people in there that's using a product and you know they have money. So you're pre-qualifying folks. And we're going to talk about that in our business course right there. But from that point, you go to members. So you'll click on members. Check the battery life here. Okay. So once you click on members, you see that you got admin in here. You can add them one by one if you want to. But I tell you this, guys, you're going to be at it for a very, very long time. And as you see, I got a couple of people already in here. I'm friends with 44 people in this group. So, it's that time again. So I already have this already install my Chrome extension, I will click on this. I will already have this already drafted up. If I wanted to, I can go into my settings. I can do message segments. And this is all in the course with Friend Connector. So when you get Friend Connector, you will get the whole layout. And I also have tutorials on top of this. So if you don't understand it through the training that's offered here, you'll definitely get it from this. So you go through here. Let's say we want to add a message segment. So we can say hello, greetings, and we add that in there. We say save it. You gotta make sure you save it, and you can preview what these things are saying. So we go to hello, we go to groups, and this is your message. This is your body, your message, right? And you say you understand what that is, that message group for affiliate marketers. Okay, so I post that in there. That's in there. And then I will go to a message insert. So I could do a message segment. Greeting, or we'll do it this way. Hello, that's coming from the beginning, right? Remember we had greetings. And then you would do a static text. Hi, my name is Luke Brooks, and I noticed that we were in the same group. I wanted to reach out and network with you. If you need any help, please let me know. Very straightforward, right? I'm not sitting here talking about my life, not talking about what type of shoes I wear. It's just straight how you want to have it. Make sure you hit save. Add it, save it. And you can add multiple texts in there if you wanted to. You can add multiple ones in here. So then from that point, it's in. Let me show you another cool thing too about this. Let's go to home. Let's go out of this real quick. Let me show you something that's going to blow your mind. A new feature on Friend Connector is that you can look at people's posts, right? Let's go to one that's got a lot of likes, a lot of comments, a lot of hearts, whatever, right? This one right here. I can click on this, right? You see right here? You're not going to get that off of Facebook on a regular. You can send a friend request to people who reacted or commented to a post. So I can click on this. And again, you want to set this up every 3 minutes. And you can choose the reactions. It tells you, and it breaks it down, 28 thumbs up, 6 hearts, 1 hug. You can actually reach out to these people depending on what you want to say, right? And let's just pick the one with the heart because I just want to do that, right? And this is a straightforward add. And then if you had a whole list down there, let's go back to it. I want to do this right. I want to do this the right way. You hit done. You can use a gender filter. You can use a country filter. You can actually, let's see. Yeah, they can see our screen. Everyone can see our screen. No
Okay.
worries, guys. Everyone can see our screen. You can put mutual friends. So if they're friends or friends of a network, you can do that. You can say, I don't want to deal with mutual friends. I just want to go straight to it. And you can pick your message group, you know, and hello, affiliate marketers. And you hit run. And what's going to happen is that hands off, the script is going to run for you down in the background. They can run in the background and you can go do whatever you want to. So that's one of the other cool features using. And at the end of the day, when we're using this product, you can actually really, really build up depth. And what I mean by depth, I'm talking about building up your leads. Building up your leads is very important, especially the two reasons for if you're starting out in affiliate marketing, you may not have a bunch of money, right? You may not have a lot of money to be going out and doing paid ads or inorganic traffic, meaning that I'm doing advertisements, I'm doing Facebook ads, I'm doing solo vendors, I'm doing all these things that requires money. Yes, you can get a decent size of leads, or you can see whatever you're doing is working faster. But if you're not at the point where you can scale quickly, it's not going to help out. So the best thing to do to start off is doing this organically, and you just find those people that need help. That's the first thing you got to do. So let me stop this here for a second. Let's go back to members. I usually pick a group that's quite sizable, right? Now, I mean sizable, I mean in the thousands. As you see here, there's 26,000 people in this group. And I'm going to have 26,000 people on my friends list? Of course not. As I say before, 5,000. So I have to be picky on who I pick. So from that point, I would go to Friend Connect app. I hit members. When I go to members, and we'll do a quick demo. And this is only for demonstration purposes, folks. I would never ever put this on here on a regular adding people. And you don't have to do a limit. You could do affinity, but to me, I like doing a quota to see what's working, what's not. And I put in my keywords: self-employed, CEO, real estate manager, entrepreneur, customer service representative. And you can just keep building your list on keywords that you think are important to you. That's very, very essential. When you do that, it's able to do its whole process. And as you see, my message groups, I have multiple message groups, and I can hit run. And as I hit run, I can move this out to the side. And as you see, it's looking for the keyword right here. Boss is self-employed. It's looking for a person for self-employed, and it's target this person. And I got 31 friends that's mutual with this gentleman. So once the person sees us, oh, this person is real, he's 31 mutual friends, he might ask me, hey, how you doing? Or he may not respond. But for me, I tell you, my strategy is that I don't sit here and then just pitch it in Messenger. That's not how you want to do it. You could talk about yourself, but I ain't sitting there saying you got to read a whole bio or whatever. I make sure that people understand what's going on. So more likely after that is done, it's going to go to this gentleman here. So what you see right here is that it's circling. You see it thinking. You see that the friend connector is thinking about this person, but it's marked on this person, marked on top, as I call it. And it's sent out the friend request to them with the message. And it's going to keep going and going and going until you stop it or until it reaches quota. But if you go too fast, guys, as I repeat, because that was another question someone asked, if they have it at the quickest speed, will they actually get in trouble? I won't say you get in trouble. Facebook will slow you down. It's like a governor in your car. Your car might say you can go 100 miles per hour, but it's going to start slowing you down right at 80 because they know they don't want you to blow the engine. So you're going to have that issue. Well, I tell people when they initially start off with using Friend Connector, just try to add 50 people a day. If you're not been in the habit of adding people, just do 50 people a day. I said within 2 or 3 days, go up to 200 because you're not going to be able to hit all 200 unless you are very hot on Facebook. Like, oh, I know this dude, things like that. But you starting off, you're not. And then people will talk to you as they come, they filter through, and you just have a conversation with them, find out how they're doing, where they come from, whatever you got to. And as you see, Friend Connector will send this message out to the gentleman. So they will see this message. And I have randomizers, meaning that people see this message, they're going to come out and be like, oh, okay, he's talking to me. And that's the best way to do things. That's the best way to get things out on the street as far as just getting your product out there. And the best way to get your product out there, guys, is just to have your profile optimized. In our free course, which the link will be down below for the folks that are catching this on YouTube and the folks that are catching this on Facebook, we talk about how to optimize your profile. Your profile should do the talking. No one should go on your profile and be like, I don't know what you do, unless you got something very vague. For mine, for example, I just lay it right out. This is who I am. This is what I do. And I tell people, get generated leads that can be monetized and scaled using organic traffic methods for their online business. It's flat out. You should not have that question brought up to you unless something's wrong with your profile. And as you see, 3 people are already been solicited as far as being my friend. So what we're going to do now, we're going to stop this because I don't want this thing to tax out on me. Other things that you can do, of course, you can do the country filter if you want to only filter out people for the United States, wherever you're at, Philippines, Thailand, Norway, whatever you want the country to be filtered to, it can do that for you. And of course, you have chat support, you have your Facebook group, you have your settings, of course. You have all these things. You can even change your password if you needed to. So I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing tool that you can use that can actually lift your business off the ground. I'm not only the person to say something like that, I actually use this on an everyday basis, and my team can vouch for that. But I want to show you something that we've been working on that we really want you to see. There's other products that are going to be involved with Friend Connector. So for tonight, for my friends, strictly for my friends and my subscribers on YouTube, since this is my birthday, I want to offer you something. I want to offer you something that's going to be so amazing that you're just going to be like, wow. And I think me and Arslan been talking about this, and I'll let Arslan talk a little bit here. What do you think about the products that we're about to unleash?
Yeah, I just want to say that about these products are just amazing to use. Like if you are a beginner in a digital marketing field, then I'm sure these products will help you a lot. And if you are enjoying any kind of business, and you already shared your thoughts about friend connectors and some of other main products there. So I will just ask to the viewers and our audience so that they can check it out, and they must check, because once they will try to use these products, they will just realize that how these products change their businesses, and how they will get some positive vibes and some positive change in their business. So I'm sure this will be helped a lot them. So we have many products to share. We already just before this session, look, we are just talking about these multiple products and talking about the how we can share these things about with our audiences. So I'm sure this will be helpful.
Yes, definitely helpful. I mean, as you see, we run this in the background. It's doing this thing with Friend Connector again, guys. I mean, if you're looking to actually generate leads, we have multiple videos showing how this works. We're going to keep promoting this product, but on top of that, we have other things that can actually help you grow your business. Now, a lot of people are like, is this a make money opportunity for me? No, it's not. I'll be honest with you. This is for helping your business be enhanced. Imagine you as you will. If you live in the United States, the next holiday we have is July the 4th, Independence Day. Independence Day from the British, right? So what do we do in the United States? We have cookouts, right? So if I was to invite Arslan or Miss Vernaliza to my house. We're gonna have a cookout. Okay, I gotta go to the store to get me a grill. What comes with a grill? Because I gotta have charcoal. I gotta have forks, spoons, plates, aluminum foil, seasoning, meat, of course, bread, condiments, beverages, all those things. When you receive a product, whether you're using ClickBank, ClickFunnels, whatever it may be, if you're using a product such as that, they just give you that product. They don't give you any way of how to get your stuff out there, how to work with people. And usually, when you're starting off, you're not starting off with a team. When I started off, I didn't have this team. I was just by myself. And I have a team to help me run things while I'm overseas or out to sea. That's the main reason, because I'm currently active duty military. I won't lie to y'all about that. I'm very transparent. This is another stream of income that I'm using that I love to do. And as you see, we like to use these products to actually alleviate the work that would typically take me to be at a computer all day. Because I remember those days, all day at a computer, all day doing things like trying to add people, trying to interact with people, where I'm supposed to be working on the course, whether I'm supposed to be doing other things. It's been boiled down to automation. And then the little things that we have to do, of course, our videos, just making courses. I like that part. We like that part. That's the part that we like to get to. And when these people talk to you, you never know what you're going to get. You'll get people like, hey, I would like to get 5 of your courses. I would like to get multiple entities of this stuff, right? You want people to be aware of what you're doing. And I tell people this on a regular basis. Once you have folks who want to buy your product, they're going to tell other people. They're going to tell other people about your product. They're going to sit there and be like, this guy is a good guy. I really like what he does. I like how he works, he or she. And when you go through things like that, and let me share my screen here to show you the other side, because I see what y'all talking about now. When you do those things, folks are gonna just jump on it. They're gonna be like, well, I wanna get on this. I wanna definitely get on what they're offering. And that's what I was talking about earlier, guys, with the friend request that's being deleted. The system does it for you, right? So I look at it like this. When it comes down to you having a business, you have to be legit. You have to be clear. You have to be transparent. Using Friend Connector helps you by allowing people to see who you are. Because first thing I'm gonna do when I get a friend request, I'm clicking on the profile and I see who they are, and I may talk to them, I may not talk to them, but you're looking at quantity, quality, right? Or quality, quantity. You want good quality people. You don't want to just add a bunch of people and they don't have anything related. They might just have people in this like, oh, well, I just want to be in this group just for fun and giggles. You don't want that. You want people to be like, hey, I'm a CEO of a company online. I got this going on. I got that going on. I interacted with multiple people this week who wanted to get friend connected. And I asked the question, how did you catch me? I'm getting interviewed by people coming up in the next few weeks. And like, how did you end up finding me? And they tell me the reason why I did this is because I seen that you have something that I needed desperately. I needed to get leads. I needed to be able to close on sales. I needed to be able to have more clients that I could talk to on a much faster basis, because that's how you scale. You have to move rapidly. You have to move rapidly when you're doing things. But if you don't have the automation, how can you do it? Because you got to sleep, right? We all have to sleep. The things that should be automated is things like this, as far as sending out the friend request, as far as doing your links, as far as just doing your call outs or whatnot. So we got the software here, and we're gonna show you what's coming down the pipeline, what we have right now as a deal, a birthday deal. I call it the Luke Brooks birthday deal because my birthday's today. And I want to make sure that y'all get this. I'm going to offer you something that's going to be very exclusive, and you got to follow this directly. I want to wrap this up here for y'all so y'all can stop seeing that, get you back onto what we have here on StreamYard, just to show you exactly how we run this. A lot of people coming in, and that's good. I'm glad that they're coming in here. And we're gonna finish up here. We're gonna go right into here, and then we're gonna actually show you everything one more time because I want people to be aware of how powerful this tool is. So again, if you already got friend connector, we're going to go through it again. We'll show you one more time. I know this sounds redundant. You see all these folks right here made comments on this. I can go right in here. I can click on friend connector pro. I can say I want to get everyone or either reactions, comments, or both. I want some reactions. When we pick the reactions, there's 19 reactions. I want to hit done. I want to set this thing for 30 seconds. I don't want none of their mutual friends. And I just want affiliate markets and products because these people are in this group. And the message is going to go out to them as you see. Friend Connector Pro has started and running. Your script has been started. Do not refresh. So now we're in a process where this is running and it's running, it's running, it's running. So guys, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss out on this deal. I think you already seen this, but again, I think you have. You want more questions about, please drop them down in the comments down below and we can get you down to it because we have the tutorials for it. We got everything that you need to actually get yourself going to set yourself up for success. A lot of people won't do this. A lot of people just be like, well, I got to sell, sell, sell. And I don't believe that. I don't think that's fair because if I want to know the person, because we're trying to build lifetime relationships with the folks that are buying from us. We don't want it to be where it's this confusion, where people don't get it. They're like, I don't understand what this guy's trying to promote to me. It's not a good feeling. And that's not fair to people. I think people get upset. And I would too. You know, I'll be honest with you. I'll be upset too if I have a product that I bought from someone. I don't quite understand what's going on. I'm kind of irritated. And of course, these are the settings. Again, you can create custom greetings. That's my greetings. That's like, hey, greetings at the top. And then I can go to my group. I can go to affiliate marketers. This is my message that I have out for the affiliate marketers. So if I go to my greetings, my hello, they're going to get this message right there. And again, as you see people sending me friend requests as we speak, people see what I'm offering and see what I'm talking about. And this is the straight up truth. And we're going to leave that alone because now, like we say, me and Arslan wants to talk about the big stuff that's going to actually rock your world. And we're going to be offering it to you here. And it's going to be very simple instructions. And we're going to break this down furthermore. Mr. Arslan is going to break this down into different packages because some people got different flavors, right? You might like something spicy. I might like something hot. So let's go ahead and break that down as far as what we have right now as the package deal. Let's go ahead and close. We'll stop the sharing here, and then we'll go to my tripwire. Okay, guys, here we go. Now, disregard this price because I'm about to give you something very, very juicy here, right? So, of course, Mr. John Bond, you know, very great guy. The guy who turned me on to tier 5. And these are the things that we're going to be offering for our services, right? We have it where you have the ability to get this for a lifetime deal. And when I mean lifetime, I mean you pay me one time and that's it. Okay. And this is going down for the next. What do you think, Archie? You think I should let this deal go for like
Yeah, this
a few days until July 4th gets here? I think July 4th is a good time. I think July 4th in celebration of the holiday and my birthday, that gives people enough time to make a decision because this deal is going to go away. So what we're offering is extended training. We're going to provide you free training, and this training is going to be posted. We already got training already built up in our course, in our private course, private Facebook group, and you got direct access to me. And again, I already showed you a little bit of what we do. We're going to have Zapier training. This is the automation right here. where you can control basically if someone don't pay
Mm.
their bill, right? Instead of you trying to find out months later or weeks later or whatever, and say, hey, I didn't get the payment. Zapier will let you know and then turn that person off or suspend their account. And then when people buy from you, it does the same thing. So a lot of y'all like, hey, did I get my service? Did I get my domain leads? Yes, you got your domain leads. You got your link wizard when you bought the friend connector. It's all automated. Once you go through that threshold, it automatically automates. We show you how to set that up, right? Domain leads. A lot of people ask me about domain leads. Domain leads is critical for me. So if I'm looking for a domain for my website or for my real estate or whatnot, this is what I use. Or if I have that information that someone trying to buy a domain and they don't know what to come up with, you can actually use that information and sell that to them. Hey, this is a domain that just recently expired. You got the whole database, not just for the United States, but for the whole world. You know, something like that sells for usually $197. Sticky reviews. And I skipped it. Friend Connector. We just got finished talking about Friend Connector. I don't think I should talk about anything else on Friend Connector tonight because that was laid out in this presentation. Sticky reviews. Like I said, you got people who want to buy from you, who like your product. This will help you get testimonials from your customers and then give them that information so they can post, right? So when they post, it's going to go onto your website. It's going to go onto your funnel. It's going to go on wherever you need it to go to. So when people see this, people are going to be a little bit more critical to be like, hey, you know what? I want to buy from him because I'm listening to what he's saying. I've seen these reviews and they're legit. Link Wizard. How many of you got a link tracker? A lot of you don't have link trackers, right? So with link tracking, you need to know exactly what's working, what's not. You need to be able to track what people are doing. I use Link Wizard all the time. Arslan knows it. I tell him all the time, hey, let's track everything. You can track your traffic, you can track your leads, you can track your sales and see what's working. And that's very critical. And that's usually selling for $7 a month. You have Magic Zap. That's another thing that helps people with their landing pages, you know, getting people to talk to your chat bots. We also offer that as well too. And Chirply. Chirply is the all-powerful CRM, customer representative management system, right? That does the text message for you. It can call people for you. It can get people into your chat bot area. It can get people right where you need them to go. When they submit their phone number on your landing page, you got them in a system where you can send out messages. You don't have to sit there and be on the phone all day. You got automatically have them go through it. And invoicing count. I'm going to upgrade you. I'm not going to give you just the basic. I'll give you the full load. When you want to have invoices sent out and you need to do different types of things as far as escalate it, raise it up or whatever, you can create invoices and get your money in less than 5 minutes. No need to spend time creating a funnel or anything. This thing can go out directly. So if a customer says, I want to buy this tonight, and this is what we're going to use tonight for you or till the 4th. If you want to buy this, we're going to use this invoicing system. And once the invoicing system hits, you're good to go, right? So we'll share your posts, your offers, your comments onto my profile. But this right here, this I think is worth every dime that I'm about to tell you about. I'm going to throw in a vacation stay. Now, I only got 10, and I'm honest with that. I only got 10 vouchers for this month. The first 10 people who buy this, it's going to get, they're choosing of one of these locations, whether they want to stay in Orlando, Las Vegas, Branson, Williamsburg, Gatlinburg, Myrtle Beach, Daytona, or they want to go to Cancun. They want to go to, you know, Acapulco. They want to go overseas. They want to go to Thailand. They want to go to Bali. I'm offering it to you. You're going to get your hotel taken care of with the minus the service fees, minus your flight to get your ticket, minus your taxes, right? You basically getting a free room and you staying based on those nights that's listed here. That itself is worth $4,600. And I'm not kidding. Look at that. And these are not low front areas, right? These are areas that people want to go. People want to have a good time. And it's perfect. You can use this anytime that you want to. You want to travel, things are opening up. A lot of places around the world is now starting to open up due to COVID being a COVID vaccine coming out. You can do these things. You can't let yourself just fall short and be like, well, I don't want to do it because blah, blah, blah. This. I was talking to one guy the other day talking about I don't got money. And we ain't even talked about the money yet. I told you not even worry about these prices. You get 98% discount if you just consider the software alone. And that's straight up. If you're a genius, you want to make money, you would take this offer. And that's the honest truth. Right now, you're not getting it for $997, right? We're not even going to do that on you. You're not getting it for $100, as it says right here. If you're watching this right now, with me and Mr. Arslan, we are going to do this. We're going to offer you a deal of the century, or the deal of the fourth. I won't say the century. We got a lot of time to go, right? What we got for you, and we'll go back to all this stuff right here. What we got for you with all these tools and more, I will go ahead and give you the price of $50 one time only. $50. If you're watching this video right now, if you comment on this video, say, hey, I want to get it, we will get you the information to get it for $50. Am I a man of my word, Mr. Arslan?
Yeah, exactly. I can just say that it's the best package for you guys. So what are you waiting for? Just grab your voucher right now and enjoy.
Exactly. $50. This is only going to last till July 4th. So when we shoot all those fireworks at the end of the day, that's it. It's going to go back up to 100. It might go up higher depending on the demand. But I mean, that along with the vacation, you're not going to beat that. You tell me a hotel that's going to allow you to stay for $50 for 3 nights or 5 nights or 7 nights. You're not going to beat that, guys. You are coming off. I'm basically breaking my pockets just for this. I want you to have, and you said, why, Luke? Why are you doing this? The reason why I'm doing this, I want you to be able to experience what we're experiencing with the software. I want you to be able to do these things that I'm doing and really go out. Now, don't tell everyone about this. These are only for you, the ones that are actually my friends on Facebook and the ones that are my subscribers on YouTube. So this is between me and you. But you got to act now. If there's anything, let's see if we got anyone asking any questions. We got some people in here. Okay, we got some people in here, but I mean, they're quiet right now. But if there is anything, any doubt in your mind on what needs to be taking place, this is what you need to do. You need to go ahead, comment onto this video at the end of this video. Comment, say, I want it, or yes, me, I want to get this. Once you do that, we will get you the information to log in to get it for this price. But this is leaving after the 4th. This is not going to be the price. That price is going to be for $100. And might be more because these things are very hot. And once people get them, they can't let go of it. So I'm telling you guys, that's basically it for tonight. I want to thank you. I want to thank Mr. Arslan. Mr. Arslan's going to be working on some new crafty stuff for y'all as well, too. You know, I know my house you see right here. Like, what type of house you living in? It's a fun house. But that's a green screen I got right here, guys. So I want people just to be aware of what we're offering. I hope that y'all understand where we're coming from. Mr. Arslan, you got anything to say to anyone?
Yeah, just really want to say thank you for just joining us first. And my last words are just about the products as well. So you already just explained the packages and the deadline too. So I'll just say that. So don't waste this opportunity, as it's for only limited time offer. So rush out and enjoy the tools and enjoy the offers as well. So this is a huge opportunity for you guys. So I will really appreciate your offers and your limited time offer as well.
All right, guys, you heard it from him. I mean, don't sit on it. You need to take action now. If you're serious about making your business grow, if you're serious about really using automation to its fullest, take advantage. What's $50 compared to what you're doing now? What is $50? And we're limited because once I lose up, either I lose up all those vouchers, those 10 vouchers with July 4th hits. First one, where it happens first, it's going to happen. And I know it's going to be so. So don't sleep on it. Again, guys, in order for you to take advantage of this, go ahead, comment on the video, say, yes, I want it. Whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Facebook watching this, comment, and we'll get you information. All right, guys, my name is Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. I thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on the other side, guys. Take care.